Pena, Alex Bregman, and Yainer Diaz behind the plate. Here we go, underway for game number 5 of the spring training schedule, and Jose Urquidy, as always, gets strike one. Jen Powell back umpiring today's game. This one grounded slowly towards third. Chance for Alex Bregman, and we're underway with a 5-3 on a ground ball to third. Now back with the Washington Nationals. Slowly hit ground ball. Urquidy has a couple of soft hit ground balls to start the game. Jose Altuve takes care of this one, and there's 2 away.
When you go up there immediately ready to swing.
Wood was ready to swing on an 0-2 pitch, and he hits one into center field for a base hit. James Wood off to a good start in spring training with a single into center. This, as you see, led the team in runs batted in last year. Didn't quite have the same numbers as he had the year before when he came out of the Mexican League, and he has hit.
If at all.
Swing and a miss. Jose Urquidy strands 2 in the first inning. A hit by pitch, and nobody scores a run. We head to the bottom of the first, scoreless. Altuve leads off and swings at the first pitch. Grounds one to third. Jake Alou will make the play across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out for the National starter, Zach Davies.
Jordan to be in that 2 or 3 hole, and I agree. Either way you put him in there, it's going to be good. But the quality of that bat that these first 4 guys can put together opportunities.
Davies delivers 1-2, and Bregman goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Zach Davies. 2 outs in the inning. Great year last year in the Nationals minor league system. 1-2 count and a swing and a miss. Tucker goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Davies.
Sassy already early in spring. Urquidy, though, what do we got on him so far? What do we need to see from Jose?
Well, that was a good pitch right there. He looks really good. It's a way to kind of break your cleats in so you don't have like a, sore back and stuff like that. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch out in front. Yeah. Love that guy out there, too. 99, if not 100% of the time. And then you got me that's just going to try not to mess anything up. So.
And that's exactly what he's talking about. When he said that, my mic wasn't on, but I was laughing because I was like, you're exactly right.
Jose Abreu hitting the shoulder by a pitch.
Some information and talk about situations he's been in.
Swing and a miss at the 1-2 pitch. Diaz goes after that pitch for strikeout number 3. Zach Davies looking good. 3-0 count here. Has not seen a strike from Davies yet. There is a pitch inside, so a 4-pitch walk to Jeremy Pena. We'll put runners on first and second. This one popped high in the air, shallow center field. Playable for Dylan Cruz, puts it away. Cruz just had a birthday as well. Shortstop for the Astros in their opening game. This ball lofted into right field. Dubon is put out by the right fielder James Wood for the final out. The Astros, a guy the Astros acquired this offseason.
Yeah, Dylan Coleman, it's a big arm. First outing was a little bit rough, had some misplays behind him. Jose Abreu picking that one up nicely in foul territory to get that first out.
3-2 count here to Lane Thomas, and Thomas takes one down, ball 4. That'll be a walk allowed by.
Not having to travel that many times in spring is huge.
Here's one shot towards Altuve and over his head. Altuve pretended like he was going to make a jump for it, but he knew it was beyond his reach. That'll be a single for Vargas, and the Nationals have runners on first and second.
Very high upside. And this guy, James Wood, you also talked about Robert Hassel. Try and find a way in there for him.
A couple of walks now, a 3-0 count to Meneses. He swings on 3-0, chops one towards short. Pena to Altuve. Safe at second as Altuve drops the throw. That's going to score another run. It looked like they were going to get the out at second, but Pena's delivery to Altuve was dropped, and the Nationals have 2 runs scored. 1 will be earned. Final batter is he's now at 30 pitches. He's fallen behind the last 2 hitters. 3-0 swinging was Joey Meneses. Jake Alou takes a 3-1 pitch for a walk. That'll be the 3rd walk of the inning. Excited to see play some spring training games. There's a line drive on an 0-2 pitch. Base hit into left center field. That will score at least 2. Heading to third base, Jake Alou. Cruz with a head first slide and a 2 RBI double. It is 4-0 Nationals. Or the runner that reached James Wood because of the error by Altuve on the fielder's choice. This one a tough play. Stroutman will barehand and throw. Nicely done to get Adams, but a run will score on the little tapper in front of the plate. Adams grounds out. Jake Alou scores a run. It's now 5-0 Nationals. This ball into left field. Julks turns around and watches this one, and that's going to sail into the bullpen for a 2-run home run. Robert Hassel III, 22-year-old outfielder. He was part of that Juan Soto trade as well. Had a tough year last year, including an injury, but so far this spring, he has been swinging the bat well. 7-0 Nationals. All the runs in this inning.
And that was not the ground ball pitch we were looking for. This was a pitch that was left up out over the plate. Want that pitch down, but a hanging sinker is a good pitch to hit. And Hassel's showing the power to the opposite field. He's a line drive.
He's now a prospect for the Nationals, thinking about a potential big league career. This one off the plate, ball 4. Lipscomb draws a walk in this inning. Here's Lane Thomas with an 0-2 count. Called third strike at the knees. Thomas goes down looking on strikes, but a long and productive inning for the Nationals as they score 7 and lead at 7-0 for 4 different organizations before joining the Nationals. Called third strike. Altuve didn't like the call on the 0-2 pitch. So Altuve, after swinging at the first pitch, loaded through some different players this year and not just rely on Jordan being the DH. That's a pretty good pitch. 0-2 froze Jordan, and that'll be back-to-back called third strikes. Nationals were looking for is called a ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss. How about Richard Lyer? Up and away, ball 4, leadoff walk for the Nationals as Vargas draws a leadoff walk 173 times. And there is his first strikeout of the spring. As the big man goes down on strikes, Stroutman picks up on. Ground ball right side. Altuve will go to Pena for 1, and the Astros able to turn the double play, so Stroutman able to get out of that inning.
You're his right-hand man.
You know what? These 4 years, the first 4 years.
Oh, there we go.
Look at you, Omar.
Get Omar up there.
See, we should have stayed here the whole time, the whole game. You know, those 4 years, you know, being close to Joe.
Venezuela, know you're a very affable guy, a social guy. Is there? Oh, look at you.
Hi, Papa. I told you guys.
2 for 2.
Yeah, now Tucker is going to third, first to third.
That's okay. I'm going to get to that question that I was about to ask in a little while, but let's talk.
Happy to support Joe in this role and help him to succeed, and not only him, the entire organization. So I'm happy. You know, I don't know if I'm going to miss that, to be honest to you, but to talk to him in Houston, like just to tell him a few things. Trust the process. You know,
Trying to beat out this double play to score a run. He does. So the Astros do get our first run with Omar on the headset.
On the field. So in that way, I have to get to know them, you know, because they not only have to make.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice play right there. They not only have to.
Washington Nationals getting Luis Garcia Jr., Victor Robles, and C.J. Abrams now facing Jake Alou. And he gets a ground ball the other way to Alex Bregman, and Bregman makes the play. At bat, Dylan Cruz, in his first Major League spring training, had his first Major League hit and RBIs his last at bat. Now he's hit by that pitch. Cruz is the guy you have to watch on the bases. There he goes, and the throw is going to be wide and into center field past Jose Altuve. Cruz heading to third. Dubon does not have time to make a throw, so he'll run it in and lob it to Jeremy Pena. Just missing on the 3-2. Diaz held it there for an extra beat, but doesn't get the call. That'll be a walk. So the third.
I mean, you got a stunt double. We can make that happen.
The newly named Cognizant Classic in the Palm Beaches is what's going to transpire. 2-run home run in 2/3 of an inning. Excuse me, an inning in 2/3 as he pitched that second inning of work out of the pen. Jose Altuve makes the play for the final out. So a nice job after. This one in the air to center field. Dylan Cruz moving back on it. Pretty well hit by Dubon, but playable. And Cruz puts it away for out number 1. Well, timer violation called on Gesellman, so the count's 2-2, and Altuve goes down on strikes as he chases that pitch off the plate.
See that in spring training too? I can't in the regular season for whatever reason. Just a laser.
Ooh. That one didn't miss the cap of Gesellman by much. It was just right past his head and into center field. Those 2 games against the Mets and the Cardinals. This ball in the air to left center field, pretty well hit, but Cruz covers a lot of ground, calls off his left fielder Robert Hassel III, and makes the play for the final out of the inning. Drew Millis on deck. This one loop foul. Jordan Brewer, new first baseman, gets a chance right away and puts it away for out number 1. Grounder to the right side, played there nicely by Chad Stevens, and there's 2 quick outs for Taylor Scott here in the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch, ground ball over the mound, but right there is the shortstop, Shea Whitcomb. He makes the play, and that'll do it. Nice inning for Taylor Scott. And that one's down, ball 4. So Corona draws a walk. 1-1 pitch, grounded towards short in the hole. We saw Nunez in the opener. This guy can play some defense. He makes a nice play there in the hole. Nasim Nunez, a Rule 5 pick for the Nationals. Single run back on an RBI fielder's choice by Jeremy Pena, scoring Kyle Tucker. This one towards the line at third. Shaded over at third was the new third baseman Brady House, who makes the play. First pitch swinging is Shea Whitcomb. Whitcomb pops one up. Nunez puts it away, and that'll do it for the Astros.
I'm going to be with Gary quite a bit with the outfielders. And I'm also help out with the base running. I know that was one of the things that, the organization
evolved both as a player and as a coach. We've seen it kind of go towards that analytic area. Wynn's not going to hold that one up, is it?
Brady House, a bomb to left field. The young prospect hits one out to make it 8-1.
Yeah, that was a big one. But the evolution of the game is kind of changing a little bit. And I see it kind of coming back to having some ex-ball players out there. Could you kind of talk to the evolution of watching the game, playing the game, and going through this analytic kind of transition, bringing back some old school guys like you to kind of help the old school and the analytics mix together?
Well, you know what? I've always said the game is still played on the field. All the information that is given to us, yes, it is definitely.
The last couple of years.
Oh, my God. Last year, I managed an independent ball of all places. I was in Idaho Falls, and that's the biggest fact. There was patience because, you see things you hadn't seen in a long time. But, oh, boy.
That ball's going to be down. Nasim Nunez, fine defensive shortstop, has himself a double here the other way.
But yeah, getting back, Larmer, those kids, the guys seem to like one another, and they go out and play hard together.
This ball into right field, down for a hit. Kennedy Corona makes the throw in. They're going to hold the runner at third. Palma makes sure the ball stays near home plate. That'll be first and third with 2 outs.
And Billy Wagner. Now you got Will Wagner in the organization. Is that not unbelievable? Some of these kids you've seen in the clubhouse are now playing.
Yes, it is. And the good thing about that is that these guys know how to play. Former players.
Yohan Adon back out there for a second inning of work. Adon walked his first batter last inning and came back to get 3 outs in a row. Zach Daniels didn't like that call, but he is down on strikes for the first out. Called third strike. Back-to-back called third strikes for. Try to hold up. That's a good inning for Yohan Adon. 2 called strikeouts and a third strikeout on a check swing that went too far. Adon gets the Astros in order. For the Astros, Ray Gaither takes over. A little chopper. Wagner's going to make the play on 2 hops. Good timing right there. Will, the son of the future Hall of Famer. Solo run last inning on a home run, a deep shot. There goes Millis down on strikes for out number 2. First strikeout for Gaither. Omar Lopez today really mentioning Will Wagner. They're really high on the swings they have seen from him. Blankenhorn the other way, making a bid. Not able to come down with it. A nice attempt by Zach Daniels, but now the ball bounces around in left center. That's going to be a triple. They thought about sending the runner. Actually, Blankenhorn was looking for a stop sign, and finally Ricky Gutierrez gave it to him. On to left center field. Leon can go get it. Can he catch this one? No, it's going to be off the wall. In to score Blankenhorn. Lewin Diaz goes the other way with an RBI double. Another lefty going opposite field. Brady House, he's just 20 years old. And he hits this ball hard into right field. That'll be a hit. Being held up at third base is Diaz. Brady House has 2 swings on the day, has a home run and an opposite field single. Nationals since their World Series in 2019, and they didn't even get to enjoy that fully. Look out, man, that was scary. Right, oh, everybody's going to be safe. That almost got Gaither. Thank goodness he's got out of the way. Yeah. 19 World Series, they all of a sudden have a wealth of young talent. This one almost hits Nassim Nunez, but instead it's a wild pitch that gets away from Miguel Palma. Now, line drive caught by Wagner at third base, and that'll do it. But the Nationals add 2 runs. They also add 3 hits to their total. Ground ball, pretty well hit, but right at Nunez. Nunez will make the play, and that'll be 1 out on the ground out to short, and that'll bring up Will Wagner.
His way into the lineup. It's just a matter of where he will be playing on defense.
Opposite field, Blankenhorn moves towards the line and puts it away. That'll be out number 2.
32 stolen bases last season.
Puts the ball in play. That's going to be a hit, you would think, with his speed. No! House makes a great play, and it's close, but he is going to beat it out. I thought House had him by a half a step. And pops this one high in the air. Who wants it? Coming in from first base, Lewin Diaz calls off his catcher and puts it away for the final out.
TK, one has to wonder, what would it be like if Cole McDonald had a farm?
That ball is that's gonna be an EI error right there.
Yes, because that's why we're so good together.
That was a playable grounder. All worked out. 2-2 pitch is grounded towards the middle. Could be a double play. Whitcomb tags the bag, throws just in time to get Darren Baker. Played Sunday in Jupiter. Here's a 3-0 pitch to Juan Yepez. That'll be down for a ball. And a 4-pitch walk to Yepez here with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a 7-run 3rd inning. Towards first, Brewer. A couple of hops will take it himself. Jordan Brewer beats Millis to the bag for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left on at the AAA level. 39 games, 2 starts, and the first pitch is swung on and looped into right. Miguel Palma is going to reach with a little looping base hit. Palma, with a flare to right, has a leadoff hit here in the 9th inning. Whitcomb goes down on strikes here as the lefty Knowles picks up his first strikeout. 9 games in total. Knowles strikes out back-to-back right-hand hitters, getting Shea Whitcomb and Zach Daniels. Now 2 outs in the 9th, and Pedro Leon will be the batter. This ball hammered deep to left field. Pedro Leon bids for a 2-run home run. It is fair, says CV Bucknor. The Astros, a 2-run bomb off the bat of Leon. Score 2 here in the 9th to make it a 10-3 game.
Take advantage of every last at bat. Zach Daniels did. My goodness. Astros looking for some offense. And they got a shot at Zach Daniels. Or Pedro Leon, I'm sorry. My bad. Pedro Leon, he stayed back on that changeup. It looked like the ball's pulled to the inside. Leon unloads on it. I was just looking forward to getting my call for Zach Daniels in there.
It's that night. But my other half might be there.
So the other half's not doing rodeo.
Dinner will be on the line or something.
Rodeo is not part of Matt's plans that night. That's a discussion for another broadcast because this game is over. Over. The Astros do score 2 in the bottom of the 9th on a bomb by Pedro Leon, but Chad Stevens flies out to right to end it, and the Astros have dropped their 4th game in a row this spring. They're now 1-4 in the spring as the Nationals win 10-3. We'll have plenty more coming up, including the postgame show. Kevin Eschenfelder and Mike Stanton will have all the action for you coming up on the Whataburger postgame show after this.